Hey there everyone, Barb Bling here, and I decided I'm going to start a video in a different way. I am on the side. Now I am slowly moving over to the other side. And then slowly moving over back. Now you might ask, okay Barb, why are you doing this? And the answer is very, very simple. I've had 3 hours of sleep, and I cannot yet go to sleep because I need to go with the husband and pick up a car. And that's not going to happen until, I think, 2019. So, yeah, I'm going to be awake. But I digress. Earlier, I was asked by a very good friend if I could do a mini personal self-confidence challenge about how to not compare yourself to others. Or, otherwise, how to stop comparing yourself to others. And that is such an excellent skill. Because, I mean, you look at social media, you look at Facebook, okay, or Instagram or Pinterest or what have you, and you see a birdie. Well, you probably don't see a birdie because you don't live with the Beak of Doom, who just seems to wait for me to start talking to fly in front of the camera. But as always, I digress. So, you see it on Facebook, and it's so maddening sometimes because what you'll see is people are sharing how perfect their lives are and how wonderful their children are, their jobs are, their products are, and how life is a bunch of never-ending coffee cups filled, mind you, with the finest quality gourmet coffee, etc., etc., etc. But the thing to remember, all right, all those perfectly posed pictures on Instagram or all those wondrously magnificent statuses on Facebook are the vast majority of them, all right? Those are highlight reels. They are not real life, okay? People generally don't share bunches of the bad stuff that's going on with their life because bad stuff doesn't tend to build followers or make people say, wow, I so want to follow that person and learn how their life is miserable. So no, of course not. They're not going to share that for the most part. Unless they're me, mind you. But anyway. And you're looking at these people's highlight reels and saying, my gosh, that's their real life. Why isn't my real life that grand? Why is my real life filled with all of these difficult challenges? And I am about to cough, so hold on for a second. I drink coffee except I did this morning. I'm sorry, Birdie. I didn't mean to cough, not in your direction. But anyway, I'm awake. I hope you're awake too. But as I was saying, okay, highlight reels. And you might say, my life is miserable or so. Everybody else's life is grand. I mean, I'm looking at it on Facebook. I'm looking at it on Instagram. I am looking at the very carefully polished highlight reel that is being portrayed as real life. And yes, I'm being suckered in by it. Because maybe my life isn't going as great as it could. And it's pretty easy to envy what you might think other people have. But the key word there, beep, the key word there is what you think other people might have, because sometimes you might be currently dealing with some issues, self-confidence issues, personal issues, business issues, job issues, products not launching magnificently issues, etc., 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 issues. And you may take a look at Joe or Jane Marketer down the street, or Bob or Bertha, think of something else to describe these individuals down the other street, etc., etc., and say, wow, their life is great. Their life is, I'm talking quiet. Their life is wonderful. But the thing is you have no concrete proof of that, all right? You are putting what you want to see in your life on them. Now stay with me here because that's a very important thingy. When you look at somebody and say, my gosh, they've got their life entirely together. I mean, how many people do you freaking know? Now, how many people do you know that freaking share all of their problems in real life in front of you and allow you into what's going on in their real life? I'll tell you how many people, not a lot. So what you're seeing is, for the vast majority of time, what people want you to see. And not only that, okay, what you might be imagining, and the key word here is imagining, and yes, I'm looking at you, imagining, is that the people to whom you are comparing yourself have a wonderful, magnificent life. Truly they might, but you have no concrete proof of that. You just see the facade they show to the rest of the world. All right? So what your mini personal challenge, basically how to stop comparing yourself to everybody you see out there, there's only one person to whom you should compare yourself. And that is the individual who you were yesterday. Today, look at that person that you were yesterday and say to yourself, jeepers self, have I made strides? Have I made improvements? Am I a little bit better? Well, all right. Then you're making improvements. That is a definable baseline because you know the person you were yesterday, because you lived that person you were yesterday. Hello. Yes, again. I'm looking at you. So, in closing, how do you stop comparing yourself to people that you see? You give yourself permission to recognize that what you see might possibly, oh golly gee, be reality. And instead, you're going to give yourself permission to recognize the only person to whom you should truly compare yourself is the person you were yesterday. Okay, true. We can be mathematical about this. You can compare yourself to the person you were 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, a week, a month, etc., etc., etc. Infinite parallel universes. Yeah, you get the point. Okay? Compare yourself to what you know is true. Not facades. Not what you're imagining, but what you know is true. And yes, for the third time, how is this uploading? This can't be uploading. I haven't finished this video. It's saying my video is uploading. Wow. I'm in a parallel universe. This is so cool. But anyway, so what was I saying? I have absolutely no idea because I totally lost my train of thought. Yes, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. All right? Because that is the truth. You know the person who you were yesterday, and you know the person who you are today. And for the 10th times 73, raised to the exponential fourth power, you know who I'm talking to. You have definitely improved. So that's how you stop comparing yourself to other people. You compare yourself to what you know is true. So anyway, this is Barbling here with the Beak of Doom, currently chirping his little birdie head off, signing off. And we will see you, swing, on the inside. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. It's not letting me finish. This is really cool. Let me click OK. Wow. Maybe the controls came back. Let's try it again. Okay. Birdie, would you like to do the honors? I didn't think so. This is Barbling and the Beak of Doom signing off, and we will see you, imagine, swing, swing, on the inside. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. One more time. Finish.